YouTube special member behind the scenes footage before we start our show. This show, very special and only for YouTube subscribers and probably whatever else we end up putting ourselves on. The big reveal for 3 seasons. You've heard her voice. You've known her. She's now on camera. She's B Spike on the mic. Address your adoring fans.
Hi.
Into the microphone.
Hi.
There it is.
I got that part.
There it is. It's so exciting. Now, the trick is, I've already noticed, is that when I do it, I tend to like to look at myself, and you'll see I look to the side. At least
So
yours
then
is...
put your camera in front of the computer.
Yeah, I could have, but then it's not aesthetic on the table.
Yeah, you gotta look at the people you're talking to.
Yeah. So this is it. We're going to wrap up season 3. B-Spike is now on camera. So over much ado, and we're so happy that we get to see your smiling, beautiful face.
Thanks. I just got back from the gym, so kind of look like a wreck, but
Yeah.
we're getting there. It'll be better in the future, I promise.
Yeah, I got to see, that microphone just sounds quiet. Is it just quiet to you, or is it quiet, like when did you hear yourself in the headset?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out. I just want to make sure it sounds good for our viewers. You know what we should have did was we should have did a test before this test. Do you want to do this test over again?
No, it's okay.
No? All right, we're gonna screw it. We're just going to do it. We don't edit. All right, are you ready? We're going to start now the recording for everybody else.
Okay.
Are you ready?
June 28th, 2025. It's a hot and sweaty Saturday, and we're back with your favorite podcast, the Very Terrible Podcast, with me, Jason.
And me, Bella.
On camera, you can see her smiling face.
This time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we were wrestling before the show started with the microphone levels.
Yeah.
It's kind of there. It's kind of there.
Also, excuse how sweaty I look. I just got back from the gym.
Yeah. So that is what, so she's finally now on camera for our obligatory Season 3 bookend. Now, Season 3 started in September of 2023.
So it's been a bit of a long season then.
Yeah, a very long season. And to be fair, I think the biggest reason why I never changed seasons was because of the logo. I like the logo so much that I'm like, this is just the show's logo now. Because I like it.
Well, I'll make a new one.
Yeah. Or we can have everybody at home try to make us one. You don't think so?
Oh, prize?
We can have a prize.
Big pack.
Yeah, check these out. These are from Sticker Mule. These are the Sticker Mule sticker packs that you can design for your own business. Up to 10 stickers, priced depending on how many you grab. This envelope comes signed, sealed, delivered, ready for you and your customers. And it even has like a little hole in the top, so you could hang like a peg off it. And then
Sell them.
yeah, you could sell them. But that's kind of a cool. That's one of the new products from Sticker Mule. I've got to do a Sticker Mule ad after we get done with this.
Yeah.
They've been doing a great job for us. I mentioned on one of the previous shows that I get now like special privileges, and I get to be the tester. So we tested out the hat. We've tested out the sticker packs. There was one iron-on. I think there was an iron-on thing that we got. Yeah. Oh, the shirt I have on now is very exciting. This is brand new from Sticker Mule. Not a trial guy, but they already knew how to print shirts, so it's not a big deal. But check this out. So every other Sticker Mule shirt you've ever seen, right? Soft, no tag on the back. It fits really well. They're sized nice. They feel great. Great logos. Excellent customer service. Fantastic customer service. You talk to people in Amsterdam, New York. You know, you're not calling a call center. You're talking to an actual person who works there. But check this out. We have our 10-year anniversary logo on the front and minus squeaky chair.
Big logo on the back.
Big logo on the back. And it's kind of cool. Like, that's the way a t-shirt should be. Small logo on the front, large logo on the back. I've asked for years, and they finally came around and they made it. And
Finally pulled through.
Finally came through. And that's, like I said, it's a pretty big deal because I didn't want to go anywhere else for t-shirts. You can find all of these items on the Very Terrible Podcast store. And I'm going to hold up one of the coasters that we had made. Is that what's that, EMDR?
ASMR?
ASMR.
Yeah.
So,
what could EMDR even stand for?
Oh, that's the therapy stuff. But yeah, but look at, you can scan that QR code if it would ever come into focus. It wants to.
I don't think anyone's going to scan it. They're already watching. There's no point of scanning.
Well, they can go to the Very Terrible Podcast Sticker Mule store and buy their own two-sided t-shirts. And there's no markup on our end. We do not increase the price at all. The price that you see on the website is Sticker Mule only price. I'm not in it to make money. I'm just in it to gain traction for the show. So happy end of season 3.
Woo.
We made it. And we're looking for a season 4 logo. What a busy couple years. Like, I was looking back at it, and you really don't realize how long ago September of 2023 is. We had just come back from North Carolina watching a football game, the Dukes Mayo Classic.
Yeah.
And College Game Day was up in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we just got back. And that's when we started Deathpool, was right after that. Oh, that's right. Deathpool. Do you have the Burger King crown for me? Oh, you didn't save it, did you?
Mom threw it away.
Oh.
I kept it for like a solid 3 months, and then you never asked for it. And then I came back one day, and it was in the trash can covered in like tomato sauce. I was like,
yeah. All right. So for Deathpool 2024, the season ended in a tie. B and I were the only two playing at that time. We were tied, and we just kept the game going while we started Deathpool 2025. And who was it that died that pulled me over? It was Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman died, which gave me the win for 2024, but then gave Dave points for 2025 simultaneously. So I am the 2024 champion. All hail the great Jason. And then hit my... Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Dave is doing really... Oh. Gee, thanks. Turned it up when I started talking. Dave is doing really well this year.
Dave is on fire. I mean, he got that and Pope Francis, so he has a 2-0-0 lead.
Yeah.
And
I thought he had 3.
No, just 2.
I'm mistaken though.
Yeah. A lot of people are on deck, but he's sitting at a 2-0-0 lead, and it is going into July, so we only have the second half of the year, so it's gonna be tight. But there's so much going on with the death pool. Like, I've got Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks is 100. I think he's 100 or 101 years old, somewhere around that ballpark. He is, now you might not know this, he was an actor and director of movies and a comedian back in the 70s.
Sure.
And then in the 80s, and he made, he was part of Blazing Saddles. He was part of the Monty Python series, and he's going to make, I said Monty Python, another one. It's a comedy.
What you're talking about.
It was a movie series of comedy movies that used like British humor. It was more like it was
British
like,
people don't have humor.
It's very
Wrong
dry.
Statement.
It's a dry humor, right? So, but I think they're going to come out with, I believe it's History of the World Part 2. I think that's what it is. Let me see here. We'll use this computer that makes phone calls. History of the World Part 1 was hilarious. I think it's going to be, let's see, we're going to put in Mel Brooks new movie. And we'll see what old Google has to say. I think it's going to be...
Okay, well, he's Googling. I would just like to show the nails. They're so cute.
Oh, Spaceball sequel. Oh, yes. Your 4th of July festive nails.
So cute.
Yep, very cute.
Anyways, continue your statement.
Never mind. It's Spaceballs Part 2 is what he's going to do. So Spaceballs was a movie that made fun of Star Wars.
Oh.
And it had all the little mock-up characters, but they all had different names.
I've seen something about this
Yeah,
before.
and it's all sarcastic. Well, Mel Brooks was in it, and he's going to be in Spaceballs Part 2, but it's going to be really weird. Like, the timeline just screams like he's going to die before it gets done, and then they're going to have to AI him in. That's what they did with Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, so I was going to say, didn't they do that with, like, the girl who played Leia?
Princess Leia, yeah, they did. That was it. It was AI all the way through, and you can't even tell anymore. This AI thing is completely out of control. But yeah, Mel Brooks is on my list. He's on deck. I have a couple of them that are just kind of getting ready to get going. But Dave is taking off, so Dave is doing excellent. And hopefully we'll have him on this afternoon on a separate episode.
Start of season 4.
Start of season 4. Oh my goodness!
I gotta make you up a logo pretty quick here.
Y'all better get on it.
Y'all?
Everybody, they said they can win too. Remember, if they give us a good logo, we'll send them a sticker pack. That was the deal. Oh my goodness! And that was, well, once again, we went through 2023, and then all of 2024 was on that year, on that season, and that had 2 hurricanes in it, right?
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah, the north part of the state got destroyed, North Carolina got destroyed, and then the other one came in and zipped Tampa, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
What, Milton?
Yeah, that was Milton, and one that was an H name.
Helene?
Helene, correct.
I'm astonished we're like already halfway through the year. More,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
That's shocking to me.
We've crossed over the equinox, right? So now every day is getting shorter again. So, like, we did the 1.5 of the
darker.
year. It gets more light during the day, and now it's going to start getting
I love
darker
when it
earlier.
gets darker.
Yeah. Well, I also love winter months, and this whole heat thing is not for me.
Like, that's how, like, I know school's, like, back in session is, like, when it's dark out in the morning. Like,
Yes.
that's, like, a key memory for me is, like, when I was, like, in first grade, and I would walk out, like, the garage.
Mhm.
I'm saying, like, so much, because I remember you...
Oh, yeah.
he
This we're gonna do it.
Making fun of me for... He's going...
Yep. I'm trying to help you.
Every time.
I'm trying to help.
But when I'd walk out, I'd see how it was, like, dark out, and that would just tell me, like, school was starting. I don't know why. It's like core memory.
Yeah. That's well, you always remember standing next to the bus stop and it being dark outside.
Yeah.
Well, and we mentioned on a previous show that you will be entering into a new school.
I will be.
Yes. And we're very excited. And part of that new school you had mentioned, and I'm not sure if you did more research on it, where this podcast might help you get college credits or scholarships or something.
It won't get me college credit, but it looks good as an extracurricular.
Okay.
Like, to get accepted, because it's so hard to get into college now because there's so many people, especially for, like, the better schools.
Yeah.
Like, it is crazy.
Huh.
Like, there was some lady on TikTok I saw, she had, like, a 5.0 GPA, all these extracurriculars, and she was still getting rejected from, like, UF. I'm like...
Oh, UF is hard. UF is, it is very difficult. So that's
not even, like, an Ivy.
No, but it's this weird... It is a very popular school. A lot of people want to go there. And I think they give favor to people who have went there before and people who work for the system.
Which, I don't want to be that person, but that kind of stuff makes me mad.
Yeah.
Like, or even with the school I went to and the school I'm going to, it's not that I don't think that people who have siblings should be prioritized. Like, that makes sense. Or, like, if you have a parent who works there. But I just don't get, like... I get they should have a little advantage, but I just don't think it should be like you automatically get it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't think it's automatic, but I don't think it's a little. I think it's a lot. And I just it's one of those. And what it has to do too is with donors. And you don't have to look any further than the sports program to realize that if you're a donor and you donate money or
and
whatever it is,
thing, like,
you get in. But that's kind of the deal, right? Like college is all about money. And I can tell you, I've got a 2-year degree, and the only thing I learned was how to type in MLA and APA format and site research. That's it. I didn't learn anything in college that I didn't already know.
Yeah, and like I was saying, like the sibling thing makes sense to me. And like the school I'm going to for high school doesn't do the whole money thing. But that would make me mad. Like if I was someone who didn't get into the school.
Right.
That would make me upset.
Technically, you really didn't get in at first.
Technically, I was 183 on the waiting list.
Yeah. So they took the top. They took the top 100. B comes in at number 183
out of 194.
Out of 194. It was a lottery draw, so we're not going to say it wasn't because of grades or good looks or anything like that. It was strictly lottery.
Everybody was assigned a number, and my hand's not even in frame.
Yeah.
Everybody was assigned a number, and then they just shuffle them all up and spit it out.
Yeah.
It was so anticlimactic. I got on the live, and I was expecting like them to call off each number one by one. Yeah. I get in the live, they're like, "All right, everybody. Hope you remember your numbers."
Yeah.
And then they did like the guy literally copy and pasted, put it in a thing, and he was done. I'm like, the live was like 3 minutes long.
Well, they didn't have time to mess around. What they need is a host to come in and do it like a regular draft.
A draft?
A draft. Like we'll make it look like a draft or something. Lottery number, and I'll do the yuck yuck radio voice, and I'll call out the numbers, and everybody can, and we could have cameras at people's houses like they got drafted. Yeah. But that's the new thing coming up. So yeah, this show may pay off for you in the future.
Hopefully.
And now you're getting practice on camera. Look at that. Oh my goodness, so many seasons. Actually, and the thing is, I have pictures of like your very first episode and stuff like that obviously we never shared because, we had a pretty staunch position on not being on camera. So now I could do side-by-sides. Oh, I could.
Which it's so funny to me that you were encouraging me to be on camera because like all when I was little.
Well, yeah.
It was always just no camera, no social media, no this, no that. And then now you're just like, come on.
Because what's the difference is you're older. You're wiser.
So?
You are able to make good choices and protect yourself while I'm helping protect you.
Yeah, but even like you wouldn't post me on social media.
No, I know. But now, also, you're like 3 years away from being off on your own and an adult not living here anymore. So it's, at some point, I've got to help make you famous too. As the world famous podcast host that we are. So we can show you on a map, there's red dots and it's all over the world. But that was our whole long season. And yeah, from not being on camera to now being on camera. And I mean, we can have you host an episode.
No, thank you.
No? You like the co-host role?
Yes, I do like being a
Very
co-host.
nice, very nice. And we're excited to have Dave back, right? Because Dave came back this season and he has
After 10 years.
Yeah, we had it was the 10-year anniversary with a 7-year break. It was good. It was a little 7-year break. We needed to recharge, so as people will do. And then we have the Riverside program. So now Riverside it's not recording the way this one is recording. It's same camera, same setup, different program. It makes us pandas and babies and alien heads, and it can make cartoon characters and things that are very exciting. At least I think so.
Hit my mic.
It's okay. That's it.
You have a new segment you're doing, right? Lowest common denominator?
Yes. Let's talk LCD, lowest common denominator. This is something that we made up at work because we had a couple interactions with people at work, and you just shake your heads and you're like, how do people exist in society? And we had another one where we went on a work trip. We stopped by a McDonald's. The location will be given on the next episode because I'm willing to name the absolute location and business that it did. And I went through a drive-through, and I placed a special order, and it wasn't special.
It was not special.
It wasn't special. It was literally take the cheese off a cheeseburger and give me hamburgers, and they like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean? We can't just make it hamburgers. I said, sure you can. You take the cheeseburger, you take the cheese off, it's hamburger.
Failed entirely.
And then I opened the bag. One is a cheeseburger, and the other one is a cheeseburger that they just wiped everything off. And then they smushed it back together, and they put it in the bag, and they pretty much told me to go F myself.
Mind you, he ordered it with the toppings, so it's not like...
Oh, yeah, I ordered it with everything. It was supposed to be just hamburgers. And then it was not.
It was so funny. We were going through the drive-thru, but he's like, we can't do that. He goes, cheeseburger, no cheese.
Yeah, I said, she goes, I'm sorry, we can't do that. I'm like, yes, you can. I believe in you. It's exactly what I said. I was in a mood. I was like, yeah, you can do this. I believe in you. Here's how we're going to do it. You're going to hit that button, and you're going to put in without cheese, and then you're going to hit send, and that's how this works.
Still failed miserably.
Oh, my God. It was ridiculous. And then there was a bunch of stuff wrong. I think Mom had a sundae, and then that was leaking out the top. My thing was wrong. The fries, I guess, were okay, but by that point, I was so mad about the hamburgers, I was like, ugh, just whatever.
Then I got Sonic. That was not great.
No, Sonic is gross.
They tried.
Did they?
On the shake, they tried.
Yeah.
The grilled cheese, I wish I could say the same. It was literally, they just took a piece of bread, slapped the cheese on there, put another piece of bread. I think that was really all they did. It wasn't even warm when I got it.
Ugh.
It was cold. The cheese was barely melted.
What made
bread,
you picked it before we went there? You said, "Oh, there's a Sonic. I want to go there." Like, what made you want to do that?
That was all that was in that area. Like literally, I looked on the map.
Well,
it was that or like
next town over had everything.
What's it called? Huey Magoo's.
No, I don't. Huey Magoo's is down here.
Yeah, they have them all over.
Well, yeah, I know, but the ones I think we were talking about in the car were the ones that we were referring to. The ones that was down here on Pine Island Road.
That was all that was like up there in that area.
Yeah, there wasn't much to choose from. And then Culver's is coming soon. So there you go. But yeah, so we had it was a very lowest common. So this LCD will be announced. I'll be talking more about my LCD experience. And in every episode, we'll have our segment of lowest common denominator. And I have to have maybe it's like a lowest common denominator or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But so what do we have to look for season 4? We have Deathpool 2025 because that'll get wrapped up in December, hopefully. And then we have to find a trophy. We're gonna have to find maybe I'll take my old bowling trophy and we'll engrave on it or something. Yeah, we want something that doesn't match, like a championship wrestling belt or a bowling trophy or something that doesn't even make sense. And then that will be the person who holds that is the Deathpool champion for that year.
Yeah, I need me a Deathpool one.
Yeah, you do. Well, it was 2-2 at the end of last year, right, for season 1 or Deathpool 2024. So you had to. Because
Queen Elizabeth finally had to die.
Yep.
She was really kicking.
Oh yeah.
Then she just died.
A very, very full life, and that's really all you can ask for. She did everything. Yeah. She knew everybody. Everybody knew her and the royal family and such. Yeah. But what else do we have? College football season starts in September. High school football starts in September with me, voice of the Oasis Sharks.
Not me.
Not you.
It was going to be me. No,
well,
it's not me.
That's okay. And maybe I can come over there and I can call sports for... You guys don't already have...
There's not a single sports team at my new school. That's the only thing I'm not looking forward to about my new school. But I think it's worth it because I don't really care.
Yeah.
If I'm going to graduate 2 years early with a college degree, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. And you did find a new sport just recently.
Golfing. Apparently I'm like the golfing whiz.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we went to, it wasn't Top Golf, but it was a knockoff version of Top Golf. In that area there's the same setup. You just hit, there's like a driving range with targets. Never picked up a golf club before in her life. And within 1 hour, consistently hitting the ball.
Yeah, I think my highest one I hit was 129 yards.
Yeah.
Which not half bad.
Yeah. And they didn't have real tees. It had like these little flexible PVC pipe things for tees and all that. And how did the arm feel? Yeah, there you go. See, there's a sport you can do. Non-contact. Hopefully you shouldn't re-break the arm again.
Hopefully. Knowing me, I'll find a way.
Yeah.
Like someone will throw their clubs.
And a ball just hits you exactly on the spot and it just takes you out.
Oh, yeah. And then one of the little girls we were with, she threw the club on accident.
Oh,
that was scary.
Yeah, that was scary.
Flew right by my head. I was like, whoa.
I heard clickety-clickety-click and I went, oof.
Yeah. That was...
Yeah, and then so we'll have college football season. We'll have high school football season. We'll have the death pool coming up. The new segment, LCD. Did you watch the newest America's New Favorite Game Show, This or That?
No.
Why not? How do you not watch?
Well, I saw the clips on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have a TikTok page. That's right. That's also new.
I thought this was old news.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it is.
I'll
Honestly,
pull
I
it
think
up.
I made the TikTok just the other day.
Here, I'll pull it up, you guys. I got you.
Oh, to see when I started it?
No, I'm just going to show them.
Oh.
YouTube. Or not YouTube. What the frick? Username. Very Terrible Podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Got some content.
Look at that. Click, like, and subscribe.
Oh, and here's the stupid AI pandas he was talking about.
Yeah, look at us for pandas.
And then is the babies on here? Hopefully not.
Yeah, the babies.
Oh, the babies are not on here.
No, babies are on YouTube.
Instagram exclusive there.
So the most traction I'm getting is on YouTube Shorts. Mm-hmm. It is not on TikTok. It is not on anything else. It is YouTube Shorts by a lot. Like YouTube Shorts, 2,000 views, 200 views on everything else.
But see, it's not about the views. It's about the like to view ratio.
I don't have a lot of those. And
that's your problem.
That's the thing that pisses me off about likes. It doesn't cost anything to hit the little thumbs up button. You don't have to pay. It doesn't cost you $1 every time you press it. You just press it. That's it. Hey, look at there's Jason. Click.
But here's the thing. If they like it, they're going to see more content like that. And the problem is your content's not very entertaining. No offense.
Oh, no
Or
offense.
take it.
Your show sucks. No offense.
It's not that the show sucks. It's just
It's in the name.
especially if the people have already watched the podcast. They don't want to see the same clips they've already saw.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was why our behind the scenes.
Yeah, like that was
The
a
Get
good
Ready
video.
With Me was a good video.
That was a good video. Or
Yeah.
if you were talking about, I don't know, some cake mix or something. Like, remember how we
Oh,
on
we did.
Instagram?
Season.
Like that. If you made like a video like showing off and then
Yeah.
you show like the before and after, like that would be good content.
Okay.
You
Get on that.
entertaining.
Get on it. You like to bake, right? So in season 1, in the episode 3, you did the review on donuts or something, wasn't it? It was like a donut mix. Yeah, you were ahead of your time.
I could do Bella's Bake Reviews, new segment.
There you go. I like it. See
All
that?
right, maybe season 4.
Yeah. There we can make it even funnier. Bees baking content. We call it BBC. And then like people would have to click on it, but then they'd be pleasantly surprised when it's not what they thought. And it'd also be allowed on TikTok. I like it. I think that's a great idea that won't take off. But yeah, we've got to do something. We got to get the traction up here. We get,
Yeah.
my fire career is coming to an end. I've got to have a landing pad to go on to.
Bus driver. I'm telling you, this man would be a good bus driver.
Why?
I don't know.
You've seen me drive. I mean, no, my driving is good. My tolerance for others is not.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Hey, do I get to swear in front of the kids?
No.
No. There's always something.
There's really, like, in my old school, there was really only one bus driver we actually liked. His name was Mr. Bill. He's my king.
Yeah.
And then my boyfriend, freaking his bus took my bus driver and gave me some lady that was never on time for anything. She was always hitting curbs.
Yeah.
Never on time. There's actually a lady that got fired. She swerved around a corner, whole window cracked because of a stop sign. Then they had to pull the bus over. It was a whole thing.
Oh yeah, there's a whole procedure for everything. Well, you mentioned you had a boyfriend. You did that. I didn't. So.
Oh, I thought that was already known information.
No. Look how fancy. He's a fan of the show. He follows us on the social media and he clicks like. He does that, which is nice.
But see, you can't even be complaining because you literally sent me a link for a YouTube video yesterday of a guy who made a documentary about you and you didn't even like it. So you can't be talking.
I just need traction.
I liked it. He did not. Documentary about him.
But the like was for his page. Right?
No?
Yeah. I don't care if I give him likes.
Well, people don't care if they give you likes.
I need to. I need them to.
You need to give him likes.
All right.
Like for like. There you go.
All right. I guess that's fair. But once again, it doesn't cost anything. I guess you're right. It does. It ruins the algorithm.
Yes.
Yeah, it messes up your algorithm.
It's like, you remember how when you started, you liked, it was either, I think it was a sad dog video. Remember you kept all the sad dog videos? That's the problem, is when you like one, they're like, oh, they like this content.
Oh, the dogs that can't get adopted or something, and then they're in the cage and they're sad, and then I get upset and I need to see my dog, and then I get to give my dog a hug.
I cry at least once a month about Budsy dying.
Yeah.
Even last night I was crying.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Well, then you should definitely spend more time with him.
I do. I was literally just petting him on the couch, and then he had like a spasm.
Yeah. Or this morning when you went to go wake you up, and you're like,
well, because you drop him in my face, like you're literally.
He wants to see you, and he's like, go.
And I understand that, but I'm rolling out of bed, and this man drops the dog, and it comes, licks my face, paws all over. Like, no, give me a minute to breathe.
He's like, it's time to play.
I'm half conscious.
It's time to play. Oh, my goodness. So that's what we have for season 4 look ahead. And here's the thing. There is a timer in the corner of that screen. Can you see that timer? I cannot.
Girl, I'm so far away.
Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot we're recording the audio, so we're at like 26 minutes right now. That's a good half an hour show. Solid. All right. Well, we actually ran into a problem, and it's not really a problem as it is. I just have to redo the commercials that I made.
Oh, the audio.
It was royalty-free audio when I started using it. All of a sudden, YouTube flags it, sends a message to the company, and they're temporarily letting me use it. But if this show ever gets monetized, then they're going to want to cut. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. So we're not using that commercial anymore. But
sorry, Josh.
That's okay, though. We could actually, I don't think I can. I wonder if I could. No, I don't want to screw it up. I have a new audio thing. Let's see if I do this. If I do this and I do this, let's see if the sound works. I don't even know if the sound will work. This episode of the Very Terrible Podcast is brought to you by South Florida Lift Stations. For all your lift station sales and service needs, call Josh. And then I gotta redo the whole thing over at 332-0041. 239-332-0041. South Florida Lift Stations, official sponsor of the Very Terrible Podcast. If you'd like to be a sponsor of the Very Terrible Podcast, email us at jdvtpodcast@gmail.com.
This is so embarrassing.
See, that's the new music, which
so here would be my question.
As of today is royalty free. I hope the music came through on the thing, because it'd be funny if it didn't. I'm just reading words.
Here would be my question for you. Why don't you just buy the song for like $2?
Oh, is that how that works? I don't even know.
I mean, how do you think the other people got it?
I literally found the audio on YouTube, and it was listed as like royalty free, whatever. Or maybe it's a copyright thing, or I'm not real 100% sure, but I found it. This one was the new one is copyright free, royalty free. Just use the music and go.
Yeah.
Just to have nice background music, and then I can hit a button, take a break, have a drink of water, do what I need to do. But now, as always, we thank South Florida Lift Stations for their generous support, getting us everything that we need. And if you get a sticker pack, it comes with a South Florida Lift Station sticker.
If you can see it in the back.
Yeah, it's underneath, so it's a special prize. You got to dig through it all to get it. No, don't open it.
I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. I only got 10 of them. I got to give them away.
I'm trying to get the sticker. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's wonderful audio.
You can see it.
There you go.
I got it a little bit.
A little bit.
Ugly phone's in the way.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. It's been a wonderful 3 seasons. Looking forward to at least 3 more.
But what do you mean at least 3 more?
Yeah, maybe I'll get picked up by a radio, and then we won't be able to do the podcast. I'll be so famous.
You won't be allowed?
It is. It's the last Saturday in June. It's hot outside. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. We'll see you next time.